First, let's just remind the audience that the three leading causes of death in conditioning sessions, I'm doing worst case scenario, but let's just think about it so we can prevent the really bad thing from happening, is cardiac events, heat stroke, and exertional sickling. In conditioning sessions, those three account for more than 90% of all the deaths that happen in conditioning sessions. So think about those for a sec. Cardiac, what can we do? Do we have an AED available during practice sessions? And I'm not talking about in the locked school that you can't get into, right? I'm talking about, do you have an AED out with you at the practice session? Second is heat stroke. Do we have cold water immersion tubs, the gold standard? Do the athletic trainers have cold water immersion tubs ready to go to cool a heat stroke? Third, do you know which of your athletes have sickle cell trait? Every state in America for more than 20 years requires sickle cell trait testing at birth. So that's part of their PPEs. Their pediatrician has the results of this, or it could be accessed. So if you know who has sickle cell trait, that's hugely helpful, right? Because if someone's struggling a little or saying they're cramping up while they're doing something, you're going to pause a lot more when you know it's an athlete who has sickle cell trait. So those three things are the three biggest causes of death. Those are three of the best things you can do to prevent the death from happening. Additionally, is what we already had mentioned, is just reminding yourself that the heat stroke worlds, almost all the problems happen in that first 7 to 10 days. And like I said previously, the first few days, first week, is I would put people together, put people who are in similar situations, whether they be position or conditioning status, so that they can, kind of move forward with people who are similar to themselves instead of people who are dissimilar.